Dudes, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another video in the series Walk About It, where we walk around a truck and tell you all the parts on it. Today we're going to be doing another special Ranger owned by this guy right here.
Yo dudes, Adrian,
so,
93 Ford Ranger.
93 Ranger. So how long have you owned this truck?
About 7 years now.
7 years?
Yeah.
And when did you start building it?
About 5 years ago.
5 years? And what was the first things you did?
Completely gutted.
Really?
Took it all apart.
You went full kill just from the get.
Oh, wait. I actually registered it first.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So I could change the 4.0.
Right on. And so, yeah, that gets us into the motor of this thing, which we'll get to. So you want to just start at the front of the truck and talk about the suspension?
Yeah, it's a one-off J-beam from GR Fab.
Right. So
89 inches wide, or track width, I guess.
Track width 89 inches?
Yeah.
So she's pretty wide. And what spindles are on it?
It's the stock 4x4 spindle, Dana 44s.
Okay, so it's the Dana 44 beam end on those beams. And then it's their dual swing set as well?
Yes.
So is that all
That's
custom built for this truck?
All custom built.
And what shock package is on the truck?
I got a 2.5 coilovers, race series, with 3.0 bypasses.
Okay.
And 2.0 2.0 shorties.
Shorty.
Stops.
Oh, king everything. And so what's the front of the truck pulling?
It's about 27 inches.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Strapped?
No, I got it strapped at 25.
Okay, 25. Still, that's a lot, dude.
Yeah, no, it's they got quite a bit out of it. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And so you can see this thing flashing. What's going on with the front bumper on this thing?
A little chrome,
little
shine. So.
Is that a real chrome plating on there?
Yes, it is.
That's
chrome
awesome.
plated bumper.
And you got the chrome grille to match it. And what
chrome grille to match.
What light bar do we got in there?
It's a I believe it's a TL.
Okay.
Tough light.
Right on.
So.
Are they pretty bright on here?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna play with a couple different ones and see what I like more. Definitely need more light though.
So is this a newer front end on the truck that
it
it's
is?
been
It's
converted
2010.
to? So 2010, and it's a 93 truck.
It's the 10-inch fiberworks fenders and their hood.
And you said you just painted everything, right?
Yeah, full all new paint. Buddy of mine hired gun painting. So he did pretty good. Took care of me, and I'm happy with it.
So we just got the hood off of this thing. It's the same 4-pin setup like we have on our truck, but what do we have under the hood here?
It's an LS1.
LS1?
With a turbo 400.
And is anything done to the motor?
It has a cam, and it's been tuned. Tuned it. Highly recommended. It was night and day.
And how much power is the truck putting down?
It's about 290 to the wheels.
Okay, so you got a little bit more than us. And on what size tire is that?
37.
We have pretty much the same motor package. We have a LS1 with the turbo 400 as well.
Nice.
So it's really similar. So
all right, pink slips.
Yeah, there you go. Let's race. What motor, or not motor, what radiator do we have on the truck?
It's a CBR.
Okay.
It actually came from a class 1, and modified it to, work for mine. I changed all the inlet and outlet to the right side, and then put it, an actual fill cap and stuff like that. So it took a little work to get in there, but.
So on the class 1, is like the ports on it on the other side because it's reversed or something?
It's 1 and 1.
Okay.
One in the front and one in the back.
Okay.
Don't know why it was that way, but that's what I ended up getting.
That's what those dudes are doing. And you can see you got some more awesome chrome plating on here. It's a nice touch. You a chrome guy?
A little bit. A little touch won't hurt.
Yeah, there you go. A lot of people like to black stuff out, and you're sticking with the chrome. I like that.
Yeah, change it up a bit.
Yeah. Stay away from everybody else. You're doing your own thing. I like that. Is this just the overflow right here?
That's the overflow, yes.
And then we got our shock mounts right here. Big old kings. And then this whole thing, it's two front header panel. It's all tube, so it's not the stock header panel. So how difficult was it getting the LS in here?
Not too bad. I mean, once you cut the firewall, then it's all downhill from there.
So you did have to cut the firewall to get it in here?
Cut the firewall out, and then push the motor back, set it down some.
With the motor mounts, is that someone sells, or is that all custom made?
That was custom made when they put it in. Solid mounts, obviously.
Yep.
Then they solid mount the tranny, and then from there I had to get custom headers. Those are Johnny Branch.
Just got the fuel regulator there. What's this? Is this for power steering?
This for power steering. Then I got a cooler going down, and then straight to the pump.
So coming to the inside of the truck, can already see some custom door panels. So what's going on with those?
Aluminum, again from GR Fab. Excellent work. Then I covered vinyl them and really closed up the cab there.
So it's aluminum and then it's wrapped on top of that?
Correct.
So did you do that so it doesn't hit the door bar?
No, just to clean it up. You know, I couldn't fit the stock door panel back on.
Okay.
So it was hitting the actual door bar. So change it up and give it back the clean look. It's a Fiberworks dash.
Okay.
Then I got the GPS and the rugged radio, full setup, car to car. And then all the switches and everything, custom center console.
Yep.
And then Mastercraft 3G seats. Real happy with them, real comfortable. And then the PRP harnesses.
Right on. And you can see, got those rugged radio headsets and a nice little
handy.
mount.
Yeah, come in handy.
Where does the firewall end in here? Is it behind the center console?
Yeah, right behind the center console. I got a little access panel back there so I can access anything. Something happens, look at the tranny or unbolt the tranny, wiring, anything back there. Kind of a pain, got to bolt it all out. But little access back there.
Yeah, that's cool. And what's this right here?
That's actually my trans.
Okay. Oh, is that the dipstick?
That's my dipstick. Right
on. I was like, I know what that looks like, but I'm not sure what it's for.
Here's my power locks, power windows.
Okay.
And then that's the radio.
That's cool. Everything in the center.
Yeah, everything in the center. That's awesome. And what are some of the other switches we got on here?
I got my fans, got my Transcool motor, and then the two front radiators here, dome light up top, light bar up front, rear light bar.
Got all of our gauge set up. The cage was built by GR, I'm assuming as well?
Yes.
GR Fabrication. It's a nice little cage going in here.
Needs a little work, a little cleanup, but gets her done.
Yeah, do you have any plans on anything else in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna still finish the top, clean it up, wrap the top.
Okay. Of the dash or like a headliner?
The dash too.
Okay.
Wrap the dash and just kind of match the door panels.
Okay. Yeah. Keep everything consistent.
Yeah, close it up and kind of on the fence of either showing the tubes or not.
Yeah.
So
if you did a headliner, you're talking about if you'd want to cover the tubes or
right
on. So coming to the back of the truck, where do you want to start?
Start with the glass. That's McNeil glass, then upgraded tail lights, the newer glass. Then I got a light bar, rough.
Is it rough stuff?
Rough stuff, yeah, rough stuff. Then I got my buggy whip mounts up there, and then my coolers kind of set down a little bit, give it the.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
so that's trans coolers right there.
Trans cooler and motor cooler.
Okay.
And then I got my bypasses, obviously 4.0 bypasses with 2.5 coilovers.
So you got the big stuff
Big
out back. And so is it a single for the trans and a single for the motor?
Correct.
Okay. And you can see the little lowerants up there for the GPS.
Yep.
Scope out those candy springs, dude.
Yeah, I saw that up front. So do you go for red for a reason? Does that mean something to you? You're staying different.
Trying to be a little different.
That's
I
cool.
kind of like the way it stood out on the white.
Yeah.
So gonna put a little color onto it.
The more I look at this thing, the more I see just rad stuff. Like the sway bar arms are chromed, the linkages are red to match the springs. Like everything's like color match. I love that.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I'm getting to that.
That's
The
awesome.
bump stops.
I love
Get them
that.
red.
So you're staying
Red
on a
and black.
consistent theme of the white, black, red, and chrome.
Yeah, it's looking that way. So
That's cool. And then what size fuel cells in this truck?
it's 41.
41 gallon?
Yeah.
Big guy. And then just a spare on top of that.
Just single spare. Trying to keep it simple. Still
Yeah.
want to drive it on the street.
Yeah.
So the less
Yeah,
they
stay
can look at.
undercover.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Is it automotive paint up here as well?
Yeah, I did automotive paint all on the tubing. Kind of going back and forth with the powder coat and everything.
Powder coating the whole truck, all the
Yeah,
tubers, pretty
yeah.
difficult.
Big time. So I just went for the automotive. Did them both.
Yeah, it almost looks
So
like
I'm happy
powder
with it.
coat. Like it's shiny enough to almost pass as powder coat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also got batteries. You got 2 batteries in here.
2 Optima batteries.
So is that just so you can switch off if you ever have to?
Yeah, just in case, you know, run the stereo too long.
Yep, that's exactly why we have to.
We'll have one just designated for the motor, and we'll have one designated for the tunes.
Yep. And so as far as suspension goes, it's full 4-link back here. Who builds the links on this?
That's GR Fab.
So I didn't know they built links. They literally build everything.
And anything you want,
That's
man.
awesome.
The guy's a master.
So we got their link set up, and then what housing's in the truck?
It's a Speedway.
Speedway housing?
Speedway housing.
Oh, dude, what? Jeep dude's trying to steal the video, dude.
Jeep thing.
And so, sorry, Speedway housing.
Speedway housing, hubs. I got 583s gears in there. Strange third member.
And so with that gear set, with the Turbo 400 and everything, what's your kind of top mile per hour? Do you know?
I don't think I topped it out yet.
So you can go pretty quick then.
Yeah.
If you haven't topped it out, this thing goes pretty quick. So what do you think it would do over 100?
It might be around there.
Yeah.
90 to 100. I had 529s in there before.
Okay.
And I hit 110 on that with those.
Okay. So would you say you're a 580?
583.
583. So you're a little bit taller now.
Still rib.
Yeah.
Still rib.
So is this thing pretty peppy off the line?
It's awesome, man. I love it. Kind of didn't know what I was getting into getting that LS in there, and it's enough to get into trouble, and it's just enough to get right out.
That's awesome. And so we talked about tire size, but we didn't talk about rims, like the rim and tire setup. So what do we have?
These are 37 BFG projects with double standard methods.
Okay.
They're real beadlocks?
No, those are simulated.
So it's like a street lock simulated
Street lock,
setup.
yeah.
And then I think we might have mentioned it, but chrome again on the bedside mounts.
Oh yeah, just a little touch.
Everywhere you can. But it's not too much and it's not too little. It's the perfect amount.
Yeah.
So Speedway housing, is that like a 9-inch setup?
Yeah, Speedway. It's a 9-inch.
Is it a full floater or?
Yeah, full floater.
Okay. And then
35 spline, spool.
Disc brakes, yeah.
Yeah, Willwood 6-piston disc brakes. In the
You
back.
got 6 pistons on this thing?
Yeah.
Oh man, how does the truck stop?
It stops.
And so what hub setups on the truck?
They're Speedway as well.
Okay.
The rear is Speedway, all Speedway hubs, rear end. I mean, I got the whole package for them. Besides the strange third member, obviously.
Okay.
Very happy with them. Had no problem.
And are you running a 2-piece drive shaft still?
Actually, I did a single.
Okay.
I did a single 1-piece drive shaft. A little longer, but haven't had any issues.
Yeah. So how is that hard to swap to, or is that a pretty easy thing to do?
It was actually easier than the 2-piece.
So does that allow you to get more suspension travel?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it allowed me to get more. It just hurt a lot of issues with the bearings.
Yeah.
The carry bearings, I didn't really want to get into that. Wasn't sure if it was going to be too long to go to 1-piece or not. And it worked out great.
Yeah, so just simplify things running that 1-piece.
Yeah.
How much travel is the rear pulling? Because we had 25 in the front.
It's strapped at 30.
So, dude, you got a lot of travel on this thing. 25 in the front, 30 in the back.
All the travel.
And so there's no drive shaft bind or anything with that.
No, nothing.
That's awesome.
I got like maybe an 1/8 of plunge or a 1/4 of plunge, I guess it turned out to be. I mean,
That's gnarly.
Yeah,
That's good.
It worked out real nice.
And
I actually had to cut the cab for the drive shaft to go into.
That's what I was thinking. So you had to clearance it a little bit?
Yeah, I had a clearance issue a little bit. I had to raise it up about 3 inches, so I have a little tunnel in there back there. And
so we sort of glanced over it, but what exhaust system's on the truck?
it's Johnny Branch.
Okay.
Headers and exhaust, fender exit, and the mufflers. I think they're Harley mufflers.
Yeah,
but,
that's what we were talking about.
They're one of his. He says it's one of his, and he offered them to me at the time I was doing them, and I really like the sound.
So it just pops down there and runs along the outside of the frame rail. This thing's loud. This thing definitely makes some noise.
Yeah, a little bit. I gotta kind of stay off of it in the streets, but she's ready to bark.
So do you have any future plans for the truck?
Where does it end?
Never ending project.
But I'm really looking into doing a turbo setup on this. I think everybody's getting starting to get to the same horsepower. Everybody's right there. So I think doing a turbo will kind of change up things a little bit and take me to that next level. So.
Do you know how much the truck weighs currently?
I do not. I don't. Might be a good idea to weigh it.
Well, I'm just thinking you're mid-size, so you go up in power, you're really gonna have some power in this thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like
the
a
weight
lot.
ratio. I mean, I already love the way it handles, and anything I throw at it, it's very happy with it.
So that's gonna wrap it up for this video. This is a super cool one-off truck that we got to do a walk around on. Thank you for bringing the truck out. So that's gonna be it for this one. If you guys like this truck, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one.